Hey guys, what is up? My name is Ashley. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be taking you through one of my chest days. If you're new here, I am currently about 24 days into my cut. Chest days are for the most part my weakest day, so they definitely are the first to go during my cut. However, it's holding steady and I'm honestly kind of shocked. I started off this day with bench press, which I notoriously struggle with. However, I'm still pretty happy with it. I think I got my first set of 105 was for 6, and it's because I didn't use a spotter, stupidly. But then my next 3 sets of bench, I did 105 for 7, which is honestly, it's not quite a PR. I think I've done it for 8 before, but it's pretty good considering I'm deep in a cut. If you struggle with your bench, something that has completely turned my bench around is changing the way that I grip the bar. Sorry, I am watching my workout video as I record, but instead of just grabbing the bar with straight hands, I turn my hands in a little bit like I'm gonna do a diamond push-up and grab it that way, and it helps me kind of lock my elbows in. It's literally been like night and day with my bench press. It helps me like drive, it helps me stay tight, it helps me control the negative, it helps with everything. The next thing that I'm kind of working on with my bench press is I've noticed that when I bench, my right hand is a little bit lower. So say like this is me benching, it's kind of like this. I mean, not quite, but my right hand is lower, so it's more of my tricep that's getting hit. And my tricep is obviously a little bit weaker than my chest. Hence why my bench used to be very, very bad when I did a narrow tuck to grip, because it was mostly triceps and I was coming down really low my chest. Sorry, that was a word jumble. I used to bench with my arms tucked a lot, and I used to come down really low on my chest, like below my sternum. I changed that, and now I do a little bit wider grip and I come down up higher, and it hits my chest more now and less of my triceps, which has improved my bench. So I'm trying to adjust my bench a little bit and tweak it so that that right arm is more up, so that it can hit my chest more and not my triceps. I obviously don't want to have any muscle imbalances, and I just want to have a solid bench form and prevent any injuries, so I'm trying to make it even. It's not really making a huge difference. The only thing I really notice is that my right chest is getting way more pumped and a little bit fatigued before my left side. Probably just because it's not used to being worked this way, but that's okay. Sorry if the lighting looks weird in this video. My gym recently got these blue lights all around the mirrors, and it reflects through like the whole gym and reflects on the mirrors and the dumbbells and kind of makes me look a weird color, but I'm gonna try to adjust it, so hopefully it's not super funky, but if it is, I apologize. Yeah, so I started the day with 4 sets of bench press, 105 for 6, 7, 7, 7. I don't normally do a dumbbell shoulder press. However, I haven't been feeling up to doing overhead press recently, especially now that I'm cutting. It's a lot to do that after bench, but I wanted to hit my front delts, so I just did a little shoulder press with 30s. It was light work, but I wasn't locking out at the top, so it was really keeping the tension on my muscles and fatiguing me a lot faster. I wasn't going for any type of weight. I was honestly just trying to stimulate the muscles and get a pump. I'm not the biggest fan of the dumbbells at this gym. So they're the type of dumbbell that, say for 30 to 40 pounds, the 30-pound one is the same thickness as the 40. It just gets the weight on each side. You know, there's the handle and then there's the 2 weights. The weights just get longer and longer and longer, and then it'll cut off at say 40 pounds, and the 50 will be thicker and shorter, and then they gradually get longer, longer, longer. So if you have to use the dumbbell that's right before the cutoff, it's like really wide or long and kind of harder to balance and harder to maneuver because it gets in the way. So I'm really not a fan of these, but they make do. I decided to kind of switch things up this day too. I always save flies for last, but I don't really know why. I feel like they give you such a good stretch. So I actually moved these to my second chest movement. I did 3 sets, I believe. Yeah, 3 sets of flies. I'm really focusing on getting as much stretch as I can without hurting my shoulders. And I'm also focusing on, I feel like it's easy for me to do it with my elbows dropped and go like this, but I'm trying to focus on keeping them out because I feel more contraction and more stretch in my chest. Sorry, I probably look really weird doing this. I'm watching myself in the camera, but it gives me a better contraction, a better stretch and everything. So I'm really focusing on keeping my elbows up. I think it does make me a little bit weaker, but that's okay because I'm obviously not doing flies for the weight. Next, I did one of my favorite exercises right now. I did incline Smith machine. I don't know where these have been my whole life because I literally love them. They allow me to get a huge stretch. I'm going all the way down, which on incline bench, I don't always go all the way down because it kind of hurts my shoulders sometimes. But for some reason on the Smith machine, it doesn't hurt. So I'm getting full range of motion and hitting my upper chest, which I really need to do because I neglect my incline. And doing it on the Smith machine lets me go till failure because they can just rack it really easily. And I even do like a bunch of partials at the end, just kind of in that bottom half of the lift, and it gives the best burn and pump ever. If you don't have these in your chest day, you seriously should add them. Even if it's like the last movement you do just as a little burnout, you should try it. Next, I did the shoulder machine that my gym has. This has been a lifesaver for my shoulders. I struggle to feel my lateral delts, side delts, whatever you want to call it. I struggle to feel them when I do side raises, especially with dumbbells. My traps always take over unless I do like the lightest, most controlled reps ever, which I don't love doing. This machine is allowing me to rest the bar. Instead of holding the bars, I'm resting the bar kind of on my wrist, and it allows me to focus on pushing kind of away from my body instead of pulling, and it's made like night and day's difference in my side raises. I'm having pain in my shoulders I've never had before. I've never like felt a pump or burn in my lateral delts, and now I do. So I love that. Wait, is it lateral? Yeah, lateral raises. Okay, for a minute I was like, am I saying I don't know. Sometimes if you say a word too many times, it doesn't sound like a word anymore. That's what just happened to me. But yeah, I literally just spammed this machine. I think I did like 6 sets, and I went a little bit heavier at first, and then at the end was doing lighter weight. And I definitely do partials with these too. I try to make sure I'm coming all the way forward as much as I can without actually setting the weight down to get a good stretch on my shoulders. And then my last probably 7 reps on some of my sets towards the end are like half reps at most. But that's honestly where I feel the most in my shoulders. I don't feel as much at the top of the movement, so it's still getting hit like it should. Now, this machine isn't like totally perfect. If I don't focus on it, I do still hit my traps, which I'm not opposed to hitting my traps, but there's a time and a place for that, and I want to make sure I'm hitting my shoulders, because if you can't tell, my straps are falling off. I don't have the cap shoulders that I want, and my traps always take over the show, which you can also tell because I'm wearing a tank top. But so I'm really trying to work on my shoulders right now. That's kind of my goal, is developing more shoulder definition. I really want that. I think it looks so good when girls have a little on their shoulders. Super jealous if you have that. Super jealous. Anyways, moving on. It's 104 right now outside where I live. It was 107 degrees today. That's why I'm wearing a tank top, and it's probably why I look greasy and sweaty and my hair is a mess, because it's freaking hot out, and I worked out today already, so you're gonna have to deal. I honestly, by the time I did chest and then I did shoulders, yeah, I guess the effort I was able to put out for triceps was not the best. I was very tired. I think I was a little bit, I don't even know. My mood just wasn't there in the gym yesterday. My energy was low. I just wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't in the groove to work out, if you know what I mean. Like, it wasn't that my workout was inherently bad, but I just didn't have that like extra oomph to push. And saving triceps for last was possibly a mistake. I still got the work in and got enough sets in, but it was just a struggle. I wasn't going as hard as I usually do, and I didn't do skull crushers like usual. I'm not gonna stop doing those. This day I just happened to not do them. I think I did like 5 sets on this tricep machine. I really like this tricep machine because it takes your weight out of it. When you do tricep pushdowns on a cable, you can kind of use your weight and cheat your reps, which I'm not against cheat reps at the end of a set, but this totally takes that out of it, which is also good. There's a time and place for both, I think. And this really allows me to isolate and also to get like a full stretch on my muscle. I feel like I say that with everything, but the way this is angled, it's not just going up, it's going back behind me, so I go all the way up, which makes it so much harder. I wasn't doing it the first few times I did this machine, and I was doing like more weight for more reps, and then I started actually doing like the full range of motion that it allows, and I had to drop the weight and my reps went down, but they're gonna be more beneficial, so it's okay. It was a crazy pump. And then after this machine, I did record it. I lied. So I did like 6 sets with this machine, and then I did, what is it called? It's like a dip machine, kind of. I was isolating my triceps, not really using my chest on it or my shoulders. I mean, at least to the most of my abilities. Obviously it still hits my chest and my shoulders a little bit, but I was doing my best to keep like a good mind muscle connection and just do it for my triceps. And I actually like it quite a bit. I think next time I need to adjust the seat a little bit different so that I get a little bit more range of motion on my tricep, but it's pretty good. I used to do these when I first started working out at Planet Fitness because I could put on a bunch of weight and I thought that was so cool. And then I stopped because I was like, oh, cringy, but it's actually not bad. Sam Sulek does them quite often. Well, not quite often, but he does them sometimes. So it kind of inspired me to try this machine, and it wasn't bad. I cannot do real body weight dips. I don't think this will necessarily get me there, but it's a good alternative. I really should start training those again though. I don't know why. Pull-ups have just clicked for me, but dips I can't do to save my life. I think I could probably do one if I tried and that's it. I'm like so unstable and weak in that bottom position. It's crazy. I don't know why. I just did not get blessed in like the shoulder, chest, tricep area. I got blessed in like the back and that's it. It's fine. It's fine. Little cut update. Let me pull up my list of weights. So I started the cut on May 12th at 182 pounds. So today, when I'm talking to you, this is actually the 25th day of my cut. This workout was the 24th day of my cut though, because the workout was yesterday and I'm talking to you today. So I actually, a couple days ago, was all the way down to 173. However, at nighttime, I've started eating protein oats, and ever since I did that, I'm not increasing my calories, but I'm just eating carbs right before bed. It has been making my weight higher in the mornings. I think it's just because I'm retaining more water overnight from those oats. So my lowest weight was 173, and then I jumped up to like 175.6. And then this morning I was 174 on the dot. So again, I don't think I gained any weight because I didn't increase calories or carbs. I just changed when I'm eating the carbs. So I think that's why I'm feeling heavier in the morning. I am looking leaner, I'm feeling leaner. I notice it a decent amount in my stomach area. I've been wearing like tighter tank tops to the gym, and I feel like I can notice that I'm a little bit smaller there. I notice it a little bit in my face. I really want to start noticing it in my back, my arms, and my legs. But I know my legs will definitely be the last to go because I don't lose weight in my legs. They have never been lean. I don't think they ever will be lean because I'd have to get so skinny. But I'll definitely lose it from like the waist up first, which is fine. But I would like to have some definition in my quads. That would be totally sick. You can see, I mean, you guys can probably tell when I'm posing. It's hard because where I'm posing now, I'm not posing in a mirror. I was posing in a mirror before, and the mirror definitely is flattering. It shows the shadows more on your muscles, but posing over here has allowed, it's like better camera quality because it's not trying to focus through a mirror. So I'm trying it this way. I look a little bit less jacked, but also I'm a little bit more lean now. So it's kind of balancing out. So my point was, it's hard to tell that I'm more lean, I feel like here, because the mirror used to flatter me a little bit more than this does, but I do definitely look a little bit skinnier. I also noticed it a little bit right here, because the other day I was like flexing my chest and I could actually like see right here, which I haven't really ever seen before. I don't think I flex my chest here, but you can't actually see any chest striations, really. You can kind of see in my shoulders a little bit actually, which is shocking. My tricep doesn't look bad. My back is leaning out a little bit, I think. I'll have to drop a couple more pounds though for it to be super noticeable. Currently, I'm eating 1,500 calories. During the day, I mostly eat my protein and my fat, and then I save my carbs for at night because that's when I get snacky and I always want to eat. I've been eating a lot of chocolate rice cakes. I've been eating protein oats, so I'm kind of getting my sweet tooth in there. Clementines are also my friend at the moment, and tasty sugar-free drinks. I bought like sugar-free 7-Up yesterday. It's so good. I'm definitely gonna have some more. And energy drinks, tasty flavored energy drinks have been my friend too, because I've been staying up late, so I'm drinking those at night. And sugar-free drinks are a really good way to kind of get cravings out. They're a good way to like satisfy your cravings because some of them are really sweet, but they're like 5 calories. So and still Jell-O. I'm still eating Jell-O. A little bit less because I have to cook it every time and I'm lazy, but I'm still eating the Jell-O. I tried lime and the lime is literally fire. It's delicious. My current like full day of eating is a little bit bland in the first part of my day. I'm still eating fish. I eat fish for breakfast. My lunches are 99% lean ground turkey. I actually just finished eating it and it's quite terrible. I'm not going to lie. I like eating turkey. I put taco seasoning on it, and I used to eat it with rice. Right now I'm eating it with shredded lettuce and Greek yogurt as a sour cream substitute, which is saving my life because I would literally have to chase the turkey down with water if I didn't, because the turkey is so goddamn dry. It's terrible. If I'm being honest, it's really bad. I like a 93.7. That was good. I was enjoying eating that. I just switched to the 99.1 and it's awful. And when I had the 93.7 too, I was like straining the fat out, so I didn't think that this was gonna taste much different. It's such a big difference. I was so shocked, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's fine. I'm gonna keep eating it until the end of the cut probably. I'm only eating it for one of my meals though, and I do it for my lunch. I do that because my days are a little bit busier, obviously, than nighttime. Everyone relaxes in the evening. So when I eat lunch, I'm typically rushed so I just eat it fast. And I'm typically pretty hungry because if I'm at work, it's been a long time since I've eaten. And if I'm not at work, I'm probably eating lunch at like 3:30 because I went to the gym and ran errands. So I'm starving. So that definitely helps me just get it down quickly. And like I said, the Greek yogurt as sour cream, it works pretty well, but I eat that. And then if I'm at work, I eat 2 packets of tuna. It's disgusting. It's really dry, but it's 70 calories and 17 grams of protein, I think, or 16, I'm not sure which one. That's my snack. And then for dinner, I either eat more fish or I've been stealing some of Cameraman's chicken because I'm really getting sick of the fish, just plain chicken breast. And then at nighttime, like I said, rice cakes, protein oats with mini chocolate chips and marshmallows, clementines, Jello, and that's pretty much it. I'm not really like hungry. I'm noticing I'm very hungry right when I first wake up in the morning. But besides that, I don't struggle with being hungry. I only struggle with one, making myself eat the foods I have to eat, like the turkey. I'm forcing myself to eat that after the first like 3 bites. It's just going down with a lot of force and a lot of complaining. But besides that, it's really not bad. At night when I want like treats and snacks and desserts, it's a little bit hard mentally, but physically it's been fine. I am almost 4 weeks into this cut and I have not cheated. I've literally never done that. Whenever I used to cut before, I used to cheat every single weekend and I would still lose weight, but I haven't cheated. So I don't know if I need to do a refeed day. If you guys have knowledge or tips / tricks on refeeds, I would definitely love to hear about it because I don't really know anything about refeeds or if I need to be doing it. And if I do, when to do it, how much to do. But I also like need to put a lot of thought into it because otherwise I'm just gonna feel guilty and like I'm cheating on my diet because I want to and not because I need to. So I really want to like do it the right way if I do it because I'm trying to stick to this and not cheat for myself. I want to know that I can do that because I've never actually done it before. I want to hold myself accountable. And I've been doing so good hitting my protein. I've been eating like 180 grams of protein literally every day for the past month. Also, never did that. Even during my bulk, on the weekends or my days off, half the time I wasn't counting my protein. And I definitely was not hitting 170, 180 grams. So I'm very proud of myself in that aspect. I'm definitely not done cutting. I'm not sure still like what my goal is, my goal weight. I'm thinking probably like 10 more pounds, but I might have to take a break before I hit that. I'm not sure. I was dropping weight really fast at the beginning. It slowed down and like I said, it went up, but I don't think that's actually like not losing weight. I think it's just my body retaining water. So maybe I am still losing fat, but if it stays this slow, I might take a little maintenance break to re-up my metabolism and then go down, or we'll see. But I'm doing okay with the 1500. I'm not planning on lowering anytime soon. If I do, that's gonna be the end of my cut and I might drop it down to like 1200 for a short time. I don't know how I would do with that. I feel like I would notice it a lot in my workouts, which is gonna be the biggest issue. When I don't have good workouts, I get super discouraged and I don't want that to happen, so we'll see. I also don't wanna lose a bunch of muscle, but I do wanna get leaner. Not just to be lean, but so that next time when I bulk, I don't have to be so uncomfortable because I was really, really hating it at the end of this bulk. I was too fluffy, you could say. But overall, cut's going well. Weights are still maintaining in the gym. I still feel good for the most part. I'm handling it okay. I'm not struggling that much. It's going good. I'm excited to see how far I can get, see where we go. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I plan on doing more kind of informational videos like I did last time in the future, but I'm gonna still throw these in between, but I'm not sure what my next video will be, but it might be an informational one, we'll see. But don't forget, if you want some pre-workout, code ASH20 at psychopharma.com. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please comment down below. I love hearing from you, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.